Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel! Today we're diving into the world of live-action anime films. We all know the struggle of finding adaptations that capture the magic of the original series. But fear not, anime fans! This list features 10 incredible live-action movies that will have you saying, wow, they actually did it right! So grab your snacks, settle in, and get ready for mind-blowing action, faithful storytelling, and visuals that will leave you speechless. Let's count down the top 10 live-action anime films you need on your watch list. Seriously!
Konnichiwa. この男、坂田銀時。かつて白夜叉と呼ばれ、上位戦争でアマントに恐れられた男。
Yeah. Gintama Live Action the Movie is an action comedy film directed by Yuichi Fukuda, based on the popular manga series Gintama by Hideaki Sarachi. The movie takes place in an alternate Edo period Japan where aliens have conquered the country and forced samurai to lay down their swords. The story follows Jintoki Sakata, a former samurai turned handyman, who is tasked by a master swordsman to find the cursed sword Benizakura to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands. Alongside his friends Shinpachi Shimura and Kagura, Jintoki embarks on a series of adventures and battles against various enemies, including the blind swordsman Nizo and the pink sword wielder. The film features a mix of comedy, action, and steampunk elements, making it a unique and entertaining experience for fans of Japanese culture and the original manga series. Gintama!
This is Major. I'm on site.
Ghost in the Shell is a science fiction action film based on the 1995 Japanese manga by Masamiya Shiro. The movie takes place in a future where humans have merged their bodies with technology, and the story follows Major Motoko Kusanagi, a cyborg who leads Section 9, a counterterrorism team. The film stars Scarlett Johansson as Major, Piluas Bake as Batu, and Takashi Kitano as Aramaki. The movie's plot follows Major as she investigates a terrorist attack and uncovers a conspiracy involving a mysterious hacker known as the Laughing Man. Along the way, she grapples with her own identity and the nature of humanity in a world where technology has blurred the lines between human and machine. Despite its flaws, the film has some notable elements, such as the visually stunning depiction of a futuristic world and the performances of its supporting cast. However, the movie's shortcomings in terms of character development, dialogue, and cultural sensitivity have led to a generally negative reception from critics and audiences alike.
They did not save your life. They stole it.
Espero que podáis matarme de aquí a la graduación.
Assassination Classroom is a science fiction action comedy film based on the manga series by Yusei Matsui. The movie follows the story of Class 3E, a group of delinquents and outcasts at Kunijigakaka Junior High School who are tasked with assassinating their new teacher, Koro-sensei, a tentacled mutant creature responsible for destroying over 70% of the moon. The students are given special knives and BB pellets to use against Koro-sensei, who is also their teacher and is planning to destroy the Earth in 1 year. Despite being aware of their mission, Koro-sensei forms strong bonds with his students and helps them develop their assassination skills while also teaching them academic subjects. The film explores themes of friendship, loyalty, and the power of education, and features a mix of action, comedy, and drama.
死亡したのは立花ひなたさん。
負け犬フリーター竹道の元恋人が殺された。そんな彼がある日。
Tokyo Revengers is based on the popular manga series of the same name. The film follows Takemaki Hanagaki, a 26-year-old underachiever, who learns that his ex-girlfriend Hinata Tachibana and her younger brother Naoto have been killed by a criminal gang called the Tokyo Manji Gang. Takemaki is suddenly transported back in time to his middle school days, where he decides to use his time-traveling ability to prevent Hinata's death and change the course of the future. He infiltrates the Tokyo Manji Gang and befriends its leaders, Manjiro Mikey Sano and Ken Draken Ryaguchi, in an effort to stop the tragic events from unfolding. Along the way, he uncovers the complex dynamics and motivations within the Tokyo Manji Gang. Despite his initial weakness, Takemaki's determination and the relationships he forms drive the story forward. The film was praised for its engaging storyline, well-developed characters, and stylish action sequences, capturing the spirit of the original manga. Tokyo Revengers was a box office success in Japan and spawned a sequel film series that further explores the bloody Halloween and Tenjiku arcs of the story.
東京リベンジャーズ
The 2018 live-action film adaptation of the popular manga and anime series Bleach is a memorable and action-packed movie that modernizes Japanese comics and animation for a broader audience. The film follows the story of Ichigo Kurosaki, a high school student who can see spirits, and his journey to become a Soul Reaper after meeting Rukia Kuchiki, a Soul Reaper who transfers her powers to him. The film features strong characters, a simple yet effective story, and eclectic action sequences that embrace the stylistic elements of the source material. The movie received positive reviews, with 71% of critics giving it a positive review on Rotten Tomatoes. The film grossed 448,895,200 yen in Japan and $482,325 in China.
Bleach.
Blade of the Immortal is a samurai action film based on the manga series by Hiroaki Samura. The story revolves around Manji, an immortal samurai who becomes the bodyguard of Rin Asano, an orphan teenager seeking revenge against the Itoryu samurai who killed her parents. Manji's extraordinary ability to regenerate his limbs after injury makes him a formidable warrior, and he uses this gift to protect Rin as they embark on a journey of vengeance. The film showcases Mike's signature style, with a focus on stylized action sequences and a blend of historical and fantastical elements. The narrative explores themes of revenge, immortality, and the moral complexities of violence. The film received generally positive reviews from critics, who praised its kinetic action and the relationship between the two protagonists. Despite not meeting box office expectations, the film achieved good sales in Japan and abroad with its home media release. Death Note is a Japanese supernatural thriller film based on the manga series by Tsugumi Oba and Takeshi Obata. The story follows Light Yagami, a college student who discovers a mysterious notebook known as the Death Note that can kill anyone whose name is written in it. Light uses the notebook to eliminate criminals, earning him the nickname Kira. However, he is pursued by an enigmatic detective named L, who is determined to uncover Kira's identity. The film explores the psychological game of cat and mouse between Light and L as they engage in a battle of wits. Along the way, Light's relationships with his girlfriend Shirori and Shinigami Ryuk, who dropped the Death Note, are also explored, with many praising its faithful adaptation of the original manga. The film was followed by a sequel, Death Note 2, The Last Name, and a spin-off film, L Changed the World.
一度奴隷になったら大人になっても奴隷抜け出すには剣しかない
The 2019 Japanese film Kingdom is an adaptation of the popular manga series of the same name by Yasuhi Sahara. The film follows the story of Li Xin, an orphan slave in ancient China during the Warring States period, who dreams of becoming a great general. Xin befriends another slave named Piao, and they train together with the goal of escaping their low status and achieving their dream. One day, Piao is recruited to the royal palace, while Xin remains behind, continuing to train. A royal coup leaves Piao dead, and Xin is left to protect the deposed king. Xin must now avenge Piao, keep the king safe, and fulfill his childhood ambition of becoming a great general. The film was a box office success in Japan and spawned several sequels, including Kingdom 2 Far and Away and Kingdom 3 The Flame of Destiny. A fourth installment, Kingdom 4 Return of the Great General, is scheduled for release in 2024.
夢があるから
You told me the story of the war, when the ground shook and the sky burned, of the ones that survived.
Alita Battle Angel is a science fiction film set in a post-apocalyptic world where Earth is devastated by a catastrophic interplanetary war known as the Fall or the Great War. The story takes place in the junkyard metropolis of Iron City, where a scientist named Dr. Dyson Ito discovers a disembodied female cyborg with an intact human brain. Ito names her Alita after his deceased daughter and attaches a new cyborg body to her brain. Alita awakens and begins to learn about her past and her abilities as a cyborg. As Alita navigates her new life, she befriends Hugo, a morally conflicted scrap dealer who dreams of moving to the wealthy sky city of Zalem. Alita becomes involved in the world of Motorball, a battle royale sport played by cyborg gladiators, and begins to uncover secrets about her past and her connection to Zalem. Along the way, she faces various challenges and enemies, including the ruthless cyborg bounty hunter Zapan and the technocrat overlord Nova. Throughout the film, Alita struggles with her identity and her relationships with those around her, including her creator Dr. Ito and her love interest Hugo.
I'm with her.
Rurouni Kenshin Part 1 Origins is a Japanese action film based on the manga of the same name by Nobuhiro Watsuki. The film is set in 1868, after the end of the Bakumatsu War, and follows the story of Imura Kenshin, a former assassin who has resolved to never kill again. Kenshin wanders through Japan, offering aid and protection to those in need, while haunted by his violent past. The film begins with Kenshin helping the idealistic Kaoru Kamaya from the gangsters of the powerful opium drug lord Kanryu Takeda. When Kanryu poisons the population to get to school, Kenshin and the street fighter Sanosuke Sagara join forces to attack their common enemy. Meanwhile, the killer Batasai is murdering police officers and leaving messages attached to their bodies. As Kenshin helps Kaoru in her school, he is drawn into a string of murders related to an opium ring. His commitment to never taking a life is put to the test as the people he has come to care about are threatened by figures from his past. The film was a commercial success, grossing over $37 million worldwide. It was followed by 4 sequels: Kyoto Inferno, The Legend Ends, Final Chapter Part 1, The Final and Final Chapter Part 2, The Beginning, which continue the story of Kenshin and his allies as they face new challenges and enemies.
Rurouni Kenshin.
Alright everyone, that wraps up our list of the top 10 live-action anime films you absolutely need to watch. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more awesome anime content. Let me know in the comments below which live-action anime movie surprised you the most and which one you're adding to your watch list first. Thanks for watching!